Hello and welcome to my video. I'm doing my first YouTube video on my chest and tricep workout today here at Whitmore Strength and Fitness in Bristol. I decided to do this video after doing my warm-up. So I did the last set of my 20 push-ups. I always start my chest workout with 5 sets of 20 reps of push-ups. Sometimes if I'm feeling particularly tight, I will do 2 sets of 20 on an incline barbell, and then I'll drop down for the last 3 on the floor. Today I've done all 5 on the floor. You'll see the last set on the video now, and then I'm going to take you through my workout. So today I'm going to film a chest and tricep workout. I like to start all my chest workouts with 100 press-ups. So I do them in 5 sets of 20 with about 30-second rest in between, really trying to stretch out that chest. So here goes one set. After warming up with 100 press-ups, I do about 40 to 50% of my 1 rep max for 12 reps. Nice pulls just off the chest for a second. Just get warmed up and start moving up and progressing with the weights and the bench press. As I go up on the weight, I bring down the rep range. You can see I'm using a suicide grip. Try and keep my wrist nice and straight. So that was 70 kilograms. Time to go up. So set number 2, up to 90 kilograms, still gonna aim for that 12 rep range. Had a minute rest in between the last one. All right, set 3 up to 100 kilograms. Gonna be going for 8 to 10 reps. I do have to be careful about how far I push myself because if I look around, I'm in an empty gym by myself, so don't want to get trapped into the bar. Stop at 6. Might have gotten everyone out if I was had someone around me, but can't risk it when you're by yourself in the gym. Can have a bit of a longer rest now, probably 2 to 3 minutes. Go for another set, see if I can reach that 8 reps. All right, there's a 2-minute rest. Let's go again. See what I can get. 7 reps, again being mindful that I'm the only one in the gym. Let's move on to the next exercise. Now we've had about 2 minutes rest, putting the weights back from the bench press. Gonna go into single arm chest fly with a slight lean over. Now, going for 25 kilograms. The weight's always gonna be subjective on these machines to the gym that you're training at. Depends on how long the cable is, how many pulleys there are, so on. So the idea with this, I'm gonna come right across my chest. So rather than stopping here, I'm gonna keep going and get that full activation in the pectoral. One hand on my knee for a bit of support. Let's go. I'm really trying to open up that pectoral as I come up. And then get that squeeze across body. We have 12 reps. Like every good PT, I've lost count. I think I'm on 10. Now the good thing about doing single arm as well is getting that bit more range of movement for the pectoral to activate. So you can have shorter rest times because you're working one side than the other. And also you can try and iron out them imbalances between your right arm and your left arm. Three sets down, I'm going to go into incline dumbbell bench press next. I quite like to structure my training program, my routines when I do single muscle groups. That we do a compound exercise followed by isolation exercise, back to a compound, and then after the incline bench press, I think we'll do incline flies. So then we're back to isolation again. So as you can see on the bench, going for about a 45-degree angle at the top there, slight angle on the seat as well to keep my pelvis in line. I'm going to push my heels into the floor to really drive through them, activate the posterior chain with the hamstrings and the glutes, give me a bit more strength. Gonna start with 40 kilograms. Gonna go somewhere between 8 and 12 reps. See how we go on. Feeling a bit weaker today, a bit later in the day than I usually train. Can have a minute rest, go again. So you can see that I started to fatigue, got 6 out rather than 8. So I'm going to drop the weight so I can get back into that 8 to 12 rep range. First set done, managed to get, what was that, 10 reps on 35. Going to do incline at the same height, go for some chest flies next. So 8 to 12 reps on the chest flies, see how we go on. When you're doing chest flies, make sure that you're keeping the palm of your hands facing upwards or parallel with your body on this case, because I'm on an incline. And also make sure your hands down in line with your chest, not up on your shoulders, so we're not wearing out our shoulder joint. So that's 22 and a half, 12 reps at push. Confident we'll get above 8 again, so stick with that. Go into the next set. Minute rest first. So you often hear a lot of bodybuilders talk about mind and muscle connection. Just want to power out when you're doing this. You don't want to just go through the motions. You want to actually think about activating your chest. So as I come down, I'll focus on retracting the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades back, lifting the chest to flare the rib cage out, get that nice stretch in the pectoral, and as I come through, I'm actively thinking about squeezing this. So trying to squeeze my chest together, get that activation. Let's go for set 2. First set, hit 10 reps. Not too bad, getting fatigued. Gonna go on now to an incline machine press. So as I'm getting more fatigued, I want to take the stability out of it. 1, to reduce the risk of injury. 2, to continue to push a lot of weight and force a lot of weight from my muscles to continue to grow. So we're going to go for 60 kilograms on this machine, incline bench press or machine press. I brought a box over to put my feet up on because I don't want to be on the tips of my toes. So I can plant them in, flare up my rib cage and really push through to activate the chest. So one thing I want to focus on as well is make sure the elbows is down. I don't want this low, I want about here. I don't want them flared up here, okay? So obviously seat position matters on this one. So let's go for it. 10 reps on the first set. As long as I stay above 8, I'll keep the same weight. So, as you can see, get a bit more fatigued, so I'm starting to focus more on the negative part of the reps, slowing that down, really make sure I'm getting activation and control on the weight, not letting it control me. Still having about a minute between sets. Might have 90 seconds on the next one to make sure I can still achieve 8 reps on this. All 3 sets down. Gonna finish off the chest and start to move into the triceps with some bodyweight dips. Time for tricep dips. Gonna make sure that I lean forward on the way down, push myself forward as I come up as well to really activate the chest. Getting nice and deep to take the triceps through the full range of movement. I retract my shoulders as I come down as well to really stretch in pectorals. So, let's go for it. Set 2. Another little takeaway, as I said with the other exercises, I'm controlling my body weight on the way down. I don't want to just drop, I want to feel the activation in the triceps and in the chest. So we're going to go straight into 12 to 15 reps on a tricep push down with an easy bar. I like using the easy bar because I can turn my hands inward slightly. Going to bring it up towards my forehead and extend fully down to my elbows are locked out, squeezing the triceps at the bottom. So the first set was on 35 kilograms. Didn't really feel the burn much until about 10, 12 reps. So I'm going to increase it by 5 kilograms to 40. See how we go on the next set. Bit of better weight. If you want to stick with that for the last set, I'll be a little more fatigued. Going to move on to the last exercise in the session. I'm going to go for some dumbbell tricep kickbacks. Last exercise, going for dumbbell tricep kickbacks, going for about 10 to 12 reps, starting with 15 kilograms. Got a bench on a slight incline to help me lift my chest, pull my shoulders back, keeping a retracted position without activating my traps. Once again, because you're doing single arm, you only need 30 seconds rest in between each arm, really. You can see that I'm trying to keep the dumbbell in the same position when I kick it back as what I am when I'm holding it before I start. And I'm going to hold the rep at the top before I split 1 second, to try and really get the activation in the tricep. Another little takeaway on this exercise is I engage my lat to try and keep my arms still. So from the shoulder to the elbow just stays in that one position as I kick back. It's not moving up and downwards to drive any momentum. I can really isolate the tricep that way. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. I know it's valuable. I hope you find the video useful. And there's a few nuggets to take away, even if you've been training for a few years. A bit about me. This is my first first long form of content. I've been a PT for 10 years. I live in the Bristol area in the UK. I've trained hundreds of clients over my time now, helping them get results with building muscle and losing body fat. So if you could like, share, leave a comment, maybe give me a subscribe. I'm going to put a few short form content out there now as well. And you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter, or under Turner's One-to-One PT. And you can also get more information on my personal training and online coaching via turnersone-to-one.com. And I'll pop that up on the screen as I'm talking here. Thank you very much. Goodbye.